What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. Before we get into some wrestling talk, this episode is actually brought to you by Layback TV. Okay, over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, so you can check out WWE Money in the Bank this Saturday, going down at Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California. Now, make sure when you go on your Apple Store or your Play Store, you download it on your Androids and Fire Sticks and your iPhones. Okay? LAYBACKTV.com. Only $25 a month. It's way less than what you're paying on these streaming services. But don't tell them I fucking told you. Now, let's get into some wrestling talk. Whoa! Money in the Bank. Alright, right now it's at 4 matches, and they could add another one. I don't know what they would add. They could add the Women's U.S. Championship, but it looks like Zelina Vega might be going at it with Juliana. Juliana's going to be too busy at Money in the Bank, so maybe not. Women's IC title already up for grabs. It's kind of hard to see what will be added. Maybe they don't need to. Maybe they're going to stick to 4 matches. But earlier that day is going to be at the Kia Forum. They got Worlds Collide. You know, it's WWE, it's NXT, and it's AAA, which is the Mexican Lucha Libre company that was acquired by WWE. It's a good purchase. Got a lot of great competitors. Mexican Lucha Libre and Mexican Luchadors. Yo, come on now. That's how we were able to get greats like the late great Eddie Guerrero or Carlito's Puerto Rican, I'm sorry. But, you know, he's a Lucha Libre anyway, so he counts. That's Latin. Wrestlers like Rey Mysterio, the legend, Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I mean, this event is going to have Stephanie Valker over there. You're going to get the another beautiful competitor in NXT, Lola Vice. You know what I mean? Chad Gable. You know, it's going to be in the main event. Yo, it's going to be pretty damn good. You know, that's going down earlier, but then let's get into it. Money in the Bank, Intuit Dome, Inglewood, California. So let's go. We got Lyra Valkyria defending in a rematch the Women's IC Championship against Becky Lynch. Now, if Becky does not win, she can never challenge for the Women's IC title ever again, as long as Lyra is champ. But if Becky wins, Lyra has to raise her hand and acknowledge Becky's the better woman. I got Becky Lynch on this one. You know, second chance, yeah, she's definitely pulling off the upset. So we got the Women's Money in the Bank. Here are the competitors. We got multi-time world champ and former Miss Money in the Bank, Alexa Bliss, the returning. We got the new Raw competitor from NXT, former 2-time NXT champion, women's NXT champ, Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, and a damn prodigy of Booker T's. We got multi-time world champ, Grand Slam champ, never won Money in the Bank, but Royal Rumble winner, Rhea Bloody Ripley, which she definitely makes it interesting. We got the new SmackDown acquire, former NXT Women's Champion Julia. We got the new Raw competitor, former Women's North American Champion and former Women's NXT Champion Stephanie Valker. And multi-time world champ and definitely cautious competitor. We got Naomi. So we got Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Julia, Rhea Ripley, Stephanie Valker, and Naomi. This is a hard one. Because they look like they're lining Alexa Bliss with Tiffany Stratton to challenge her. Okay. Roxanne Perez, she's new to Raw. She's doing her thing over there with Judgment Day. I think she's still got learning a lot, more to get to. Julia, I don't think she's going to do it. Definitely any NXT competitors? Nah. I mean, I like the fact that you got 3 former NXT competitors there. Roxanne Perez, Julia, and Stephanie Valker. I don't think neither one of those 3 are pulling it off. And that's crazy, too. Stephanie Valker is going to be earlier at Worlds Collide in a tag match and then going to be at Money in the Bank. She's definitely not winning. No. Someone's telling me either Naomi or Alexa, but it's like leaning towards Naomi. She's like the last one to expect. I just don't think the Tiffany Stratton and Alexa Bliss storyline is strong enough yet. So I got Naomi pulling it off. I got her pulling it off. I think you can do a lot of great stuff with her winning. Then you got the men's Money in the Bank. You got Solo Sikoa, former 2-time U.S. champion, LA Knight. The new sensation that's been killing it the past 5 months, Penta. Andrade. Newest addition, El Grande Americano. And Seth freaking Rollins. This is a hard one. But I'm going to go on a limb. Because I don't think Andrade. El Grande Americano. No, I don't think he'll pull it off. Seth Rollins. That would be an easy selection, but I don't think CM Punk is going to allow that. I think he's going to be nearby. He has a day off, so he's going to be pretty fresh. Penta, no. LA Knight, I mean, could be. I mean, he's been getting his ass handed to him by Jacob Fatu ever since he lost the title at WrestleMania. I mean, it's leaning towards Solo or LA Knight. Do they feel like LA Knight is moving up into the world title picture again? It's had 2 shots at it when Roman was champ. Damn. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Solo Sikoa. I got Solo. And then in the main event, we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, teaming up with World Heavyweight Champion, main event Jey Uso, yeet, taking on the undisputed WWE Champion, the last real champion, John Cena, and the Maverick, Logan Paul. Now, this all started because of Saturday night's main event, when there was a world title match with Jey and Logan. Cena interfered, Cody returned. Jey ended up taking advantage of all these distractions and ended up beating Logan. I'm going on a limb and I'm going to say there's going to be interference. I wouldn't be surprised. There's going to be so much interference because of Jey that Cody's going to end up alone. So alone that John Cena and Logan Paul is going to take the victory. Because Jey right now, when you add it up, he's got issues with John Cena, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. He's got and Gunther, 6, because he's gonna face him in a rematch. I got Cena and Logan on the win, so that's what we got. And before we get out of here, just want to add to this. So recently, Carlito and R-Truth are not going to get their contracts renewed. So they're going to be initially released from WWE. I think as far as WWE with the E meaning entertainment, you got two guys that are extremely hilarious. Hilarious. That bring the entertainment, and they don't even have to have a match. You know what I'm saying? R-Truth, like those new Judgment Day shirts that he adds his name on, the new John Cena shirt that he added his face on, come on, it's gold. And then with Carlito, playing PlayStation inside the Judgment Day locker room, going viral with the spears he gets from Braun Breaker. That's crazy. And not to mention, when you remember when Backlash was in Puerto Rico, the biggest pop that wasn't Bad Bunny was Carlito. They went crazy for him. But word is that they were offered like pay cuts that they said no, it's below their worth. Decided not to renew. If that's the case, Carlito and R-Truth, they've been in the game so long, they deserve to call their shot on what they want to do. Even if R-Truth was to go over there to TNA and do magic work with Santino Marella, or Carlito go back on the indie scene, doing the Puerto Rico scene and go from there. It's a lot of things you could do. But shout out to both of them. Big fans of both of them. Both were U.S. champions. Carlito was IC champ. I lost count on how many times R-Truth won the 24/7 championship. He owned that belt. And, he got to have his moment at WrestleMania 40, winning the tag team championship. So, salute to R-Truth and Carlito. Great careers, man. Gonna miss you guys. This is your boy, Eddie Jackson. So drop that podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page, like the page. Y'all know what the fuck to do, alright? Y'all be safe. Peace!